greatest soul on the planet. That's God's truth. The Lord has blessed me so good. I just saw my 96-year-old preacher that baptized me in 1968. Yeah, and I'm a Southern Baptist. And my preacher, I walked up to him the other day, Preacher Patton, Brother Patton, and I said, Brother Patton, do you remember baptizing me in 68? And he goes, yes, I do. And I should have held you under longer. Hey, Dad. No, before you say anything, all right. I got a joke for y'all. I got a joke for y'all. Let me tell you why I got a joke for you. Because my friend of 43 years, Ray Walker of the Jordanaires, the bass singer, you know him, Ray Walker. He's been a minister for 67 years. You may not know that, Church of Christ preacher. He calls me every other week with a joke, and he goes, Ronnie, this cab driver picked up a nun. I said, Ray, where's this going? He said, listen to me, son. He said, this cab driver picked up a nun, and he's looking in the rear view mirror, and he goes, sister, my fantasy has always been to kiss a nun. She said, well, are you Catholic? He goes, yes, sister, I just happen to be. She said, well, pull over here in the alley. So she kissed the fire out of it. And they get back in the car, and he's going down the road, you know, and he looks in the mirror, and he goes, sister, I have a confession. I lied. I'm not really Catholic. She goes, well, young man, that's okay. I have a confession as well. I'm on my way to a costume party, and my name, now wait, and my name is Steve.
We got Steve right over here on the keyboard.
And that's Steve. Come here, young fella. Come here. Real quick. This young fella has a hit record out, and I'm so excited about it because I wrote the damn thing. And I wrote it for my friend George Klein. Not about him, but for him. Because my friend George, the last time I saw him, he did not know who I was. And in 1977, at Millington, Tennessee, I was on a show with Jerry Lee Lewis and Hank Jr. And I was excited about that. But the most I was excited about was the MC, George Klein. I could not believe I was doing a show and George Klein was emceeing it. That's how big of an Elvis fan I was. I love Jerry Lee, no offense. He and I did a song that I wrote called Never Too Old to Rock and Roll. He came into the studio and he set a fifth of Jack Daniels on the piano. True story, true story. And he goes, now Killer, now before we sing your song, we're going to sing this song. And I said, what's that, Jerry? And he said, true story. And he goes, heartache number one was when you left me. I never thought that I could hurt this way. With hope. But I want y'all to know that I have that duet, and it's coming out on my new album, Duets and Friends, and I would not take anything for that. Because Jerry Lee's, as y'all know, is not doing that well. So, again, have I been blessed? I'm the most blessed soul on the planet. But this young fella right here's got a new song out, and I'm telling you, he sent me a check the other day. He sent me a check because he's selling so many friggin' records. And I told him, I said, Jonathan, I don't want your money. He said, well, I'm going to keep the damn stuff then. I'm just kidding. But anyway, and seriously, I wrote this for my friend George Klein, and I'm happy for him. Hey, wait till you hear his new song I wrote for him called I Want My Country Back. Yes. But right now, here he is with a song about dementia. It's the worst disease. You know, where folks, you know, your mother, your dad, your uncle, your brother, your sister, they don't even know who you are anymore. You're what?
Even our best friend.
Yeah. So anyway, here's Jonathan Lynn, and I'm telling you, I'm so excited for him. And he's a Christian boy. He's a good boy. Let me tell you about him. And I had the word damn in this song, and he called me and said, hey, Mr. Ronnie, he said, I really don't want to say damn in that song. And I said, Jonathan, what are you thinking about saying? And he said, dang. And I said, Jonathan, if you don't say damn in this song, you're going to lose all the friggin' effect. He said, okay, Mr. Ronnie, I'll say damn. And he did. I hope y'all like this. This is for our friend George Klein. My friend for 43 years, longer than Elvis was alive. Think about that. How time just
Slips away.
think about that. Elvis was only with us 42 years. So, George, I love you, and this is for you tonight.
All this time, you still have my heart. I cherish every day we shared along the way. I'll never lose your memory. Nothing will erase you. Will never leave my mind. If we live to be 100, you will find. Damn this old dementia for robbing me
Ladies and gentlemen, how about it once again for the marvelous songwriter, Mr. Ronnie McDowell.
Good job, John. Wow. Is that boy a good singer? And I cannot wait till you hear, I want my country back. But it ain't what you think. It's a double meaning kind of a thing. But I'm telling you, my goodness, I can't wait till you hear it. He sang just a little of it last night, and everybody in the auditorium stood up and they were going crazy. And I said,